upon a time, a bumblebee turned into the most wonderful, annoying, shitty, mother-sucker, beautiful thing that could ever come out of my womb. And in order to be happily ever after, I quit my job to be in charge of everything at home, just to realize that there is definitely not a fairy godmother. After incountable therapies for all the time I stopped being myself to become a teen, I managed to be a little bit saner and start speaking with other friends rather than the ones stuck in the fridge. But there's never a minute left between caring and picking up the child and look after him just to be sure that he doesn't kill himself, while inventing lunchbox across empty pantries and going through every morning basket marathon searching clothes without stains or tears or just wearing the ones with holes for a chance to win the prize of the best homeless outfit of the day at home. I really tried to have something wash and sleep to serve breakfast, and then again to find out that the Scenography was sitting in the place of the last barbecue sauce spot that was next to the fish and chips left over without tickets to enter to the dishwashing nightclub. And so I resigned myself to have blind feet because the clothes melted again and couldn't clean up the floors while I'm losing my shoes everywhere around for all the laps a week it takes to keep up with the payments, and I'm not even able to distinguish a tooth from the bark. And have to pretend I understand a thing about mechanics because I'm the only official driver of the house, while I have to clean the dog's surprises trying not to vomit and plop the baby on them. It requires loads of batteries to preserve your own health after the children and keep playing every second without dropping the house. At least I guess I recovered from my Starfire runaway madness and followed Wonder Woman on YouTube to help me organize myself in the free time I have when the toilet calls me out. If only I could be single again and live in the 5-star house of my parents. Golden era. Now, what I really want to do is to do nothing at all. I consider myself a lazy and useless homeless basketball player, and to throw in the towel knowing that with the state of this floor, it will be heavy metal. Luckily, and not so good luckily, I live with a poor toy soldier who doesn't mind living in a pigsty, and who's first and foremost an extraordinary father who somehow helps with the chores. Let's say he doesn't break a leg on that, but all things are fixed when you understand that he's not programmed to lead down the toilet or leave the dirty clothes in the bin, or the difference between in and on the bin, and doing it yourself, or not. At least my son is learning to manage his own despite the times that he marks territory all over the house and I'm there with the laundry service. I hate to tell life with it to have to deal. I'm grateful for not being a normal husband, and I'm sorry for the shit that brought me to live with these 2 other teenagers with whom I have to carry all the time. And when I don't, I know that this is just a matter of changing the game. Overall, I don't have time to complain, and just love them a little bit occasionally. Because at the end of the day, they are pretty handsome. Home is where the heart is. No matter if it is hidden with milk glasses behind the couch, playing along with the wet clothes, or jamming around with the cutlery that escaped from Ringo.
Thank you.